Hello everybody, welcome to another episode. And my name is Shahir Chakisio.
I'm Daryl.
I'm Nicole.
And today we're going to talk about something very special to our name, Om Zone. And we're going to talk about Om Chanting. Yeah.
Om Chanting is actually quite common for those who've done yoga. I believe you've had attended one or two classes where the teacher incorporates Om in your classes.
I think I'm going to start with a very skeptical question first. My question would be, does the word Om or any synonym alongside it have anything to do with any religion or linkage to any religion?
So in the past, actually, Om is known to have originated from Buddhism and Hinduism. But I believe in current society, Om is actually widely practiced by most people.
Yeah, so the Om sound, the last sound is an sound, and if you hum it at a frequency of 130 hertz, right, you actually create this thing called the nasal nitric oxide, where it kind of helps you clear your nasal passages. And this substance or this compound called nitric oxide or NO, it helps with your body. You need it. Every human being needs it, right? And it has a lot of antifungal and antibacterial like components or behavior that helps you.
This is actually a very good tip because I believe, I know a lot of people who have sinus issues, right? So I didn't know that actually Om has a benefit for people with sinuses.
Yeah, exactly. So if you have any sinus problems in the mornings or at nights, or if you have any allergic reactions, maybe you're gonna try, just humming or just chanting the sound Om over and over again. I think it really helps.
There was one article I read as well recently was about your motivation level when you chant the Om, because for a lot of us, for example, when we go into meditations, sometimes we go with the wrong or the right mentality, and I think that plays a part too, because if you go in with the wrong mentality, just like how you go into the gym, for example, the workout is not gonna feel great, whereas if you go in with the right mindset, it will actually work better, and you'll feel that the time passes by really quick when you do these Om chantings, right? Like for me, when there's always a roller coaster of all these feelings, right? So sometimes you just feel like you have to just get it over and done with, but whenever that happens, it feels like the session wasn't as effective.
Actually, it's interesting what Daryl mentioned about having the correct, I would say, mindset, or maybe another way of looking at it for people who are actually totally new to Om, maybe just go into it with a open mindset, don't have any expectations at all. Sometimes I tell students this, for those who have not done before, you just go in not expecting anything, just try it out and then see what happens.
Cool. I also did a couple of readings, and I watched a few videos with regard to the word Om itself, right? The sounds A-U-M are natural occurring sounds that humans can make without altering your tongue.
Okay.
And another thing that I read about is also because it's also about the three letters and how each letter corresponds to the beginning, maintenance, and destroying. I think it correlates to a little bit towards the religion of Hinduism. Yeah, so there's three gods, if I'm not wrong. So the first one is the creator. The next one is the maintenance, the god of maintenance, and the last one is the destroyer, Shiva. So when you utter Om and it ends with that Om, right, there's an infinite this or end to something. So essentially when I was just thinking about the sound Om, it kind of it's quite inspiring because I do it with an intent to destroy the sinus problems that I have. Yeah, so it's why when I finish with the Om and I hum the M, I elongate it longer than the first two syllables. The intent to destroy the sinus, and I think it helps.
Right.
Yeah.
Actually, building on what Jack has mentioned about the sound is like an end to something, is very interesting because typically at the end of yoga classes, right, we will chant either one Om or three Oms. It's actually to signify that you are ending this yoga class and you are re-entering back to your daily routine.
Wow.
That's
So I would say
interesting,
this is a very nice linkage there.
As you can see, there might be linkages to religion, religious activities or behaviors, but I think there's a lot of science to it as well, right? I think more than just clearing sinuses. I believe mentally it helps you get a nicer pace in your life and prepare yourself for meditation as well.
Has it helped you, Daryl,
Yeah.
when it comes to incorporating Om in your daily life?
So for me, how I incorporate it would be after my meditation. I will usually meditate first, and then after 1 hour of meditations, I'll go into Om chantings. But I don't do it for very long because I already meditate for an hour, right? I don't have all that much time. Although 1 hour is a lot already. Yeah, so I usually try and end off with Om chantings, and even like after I end it, there's also a point where I will listen to Om chantings. So I will play. There's a lot of like videos online you can find on YouTube, and they have like 1 hour playlist. Right, I'll just leave it playing and I'll just keep Om because I feel that the Om helps me like keep that calmness, right? You know, at the start of the day, once you start using your phone and you check your emails, your brain activity just spikes up like that.
Oh yeah, that's a very good observation. Yeah.
It gets me into a more flow state when I'm actually doing my work as well, which is helpful. Yeah, so I've been doing that for like daily practices, and that's worked for me over the course of time already. So yeah.
So I guess
definitely.
it has become like a habit for you. You know,
Yes.
in the morning you straight away get into it. So maybe for those at home or who haven't tried Om chanting before, maybe you can start with baby steps, incorporate it. You know, once you wake up, before the mad rush kicks in and stuff.
Yeah.
Actually, good point. You know, remember I was doing work with you at your house,
Yes.
and you used my playlist, and that's when we discovered that there was this like Om chanting thing. I'll add that to the link. You can find my playlist. Okay, please make like my playlist popular.
Peace vibes.
Yes, it's called Peace Vibes. And no, it's not a coincidence. Like,
Yeah.
I think it really helps me. I mean, I didn't know about it until you shared about it,
Yeah.
right? And I think it really does help for me as well. Like that focus, right?
Yeah. So one of the habits that we got into is like whenever we are editing, right, we will play the his peace vibes playlist, and that includes like all the brain activity, the binaural beats and all, and Om chanting, which relates back to like binaural beats at the end of the day as well.
exactly,
So
the
like
frequencies.
you got Om chanting with binaural beats. It's like
Yeah.
at the end of the day, there's no harm trying. It doesn't
Exactly.
hurt
It's
you.
not gonna
anything.
harm you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might find it, you know, a bit weird, awkward at first, but you know, just find a personal space where you're alone. There's no one there to judge you, to see what you're doing. So in your comfortable space, you just start humming. You can start with humming sound first.
Yeah.
Yeah. From there, you can.
Actually, I have a
build
question
on.
for you, Nicole. When you do your yoga poses, right? Do you actually do any form of chants or like use?
Okay, so for yoga wise, typically we start the class with the Om and end it. So in between, while we are doing the poses, we don't usually chant at the same time. So we chant at the beginning. So it's in a way to prepare our body for this upcoming session of yoga. At the same time, when we chant together in a group, actually, the vibrations together, it really unifies everyone. You know, it kind of connects the energy. So it's a very nice feeling when you know that you are going to enter a very peaceful, nice session with a group of people together.
We'll leave you a link in the description for a proper tutorial, right? So that you can practice better with the right instructions as well. And then
And
see-
please, if anyone have your own personal experiences, do
Yeah,
share
share
it
with
in the
us.
comment below.
yeah.
Cool. So we've come to the end, and if you like this video, share it with your friends, and hit the like button, okay? And if you really like what we're doing so far, please subscribe to it with us, and we hope to see you soon in our next episode.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you.
See ya, bye.
Ciao.